I'm Lee.
And I'm Nick.
And we are the Lodge Guys.
Having recently upgraded our campervan to a motorhome, we're heading into Europe for the summer.
Join us on this latest series where we hit the road in search of breathtaking views, quirky stops and hidden gems.
Just preparing the van as we're leaving today and heading south. Busy?
Always.
So we are showered and changed and ready, and we're just packing up. I've just done the washing, Lee's just hoovering the floor. We've tidied all the shower, we've made the bed, we've just basically got the van reset again. We're just going to take the hookup cables off, then go to the service station because we need to fill it with water because we've no idea what kind of site we're going to be on tonight. So empty the toilet, fill it with water, usual stuff, do the checklist, get all the skylights closed, and then it's about a 45-minute journey to Werfen. I probably pronounced that wrong. This is where the Sound of Music trail is. Now apparently you can walk up the hill, and where Julie Andrews on the opening scene and sat on the grass with the kids doing the do-re-mi stuff, this is where she did it. So we can't come here and not reenact that scene. So get your best singing voice on you.
I'm a little closer. I've actually really enjoyed this site, and when you get on a site that you've been on for a few days, it kind of feels a bit sad to leave. Like it feels like you've actually been on holiday for a while, and you've been like, this has been your home for the last 4 days or 3 days, however long we've been here. So it kind of feels a bit sad to be going on, but thankfully we're going on for new adventures and new places to see. Have you done the checklist? Let's continue doing the checklist.
Fridge to auto, door locked, inverter off, Starlink, don't have to, gas bottle off, oven off,
Wow, it's warm today. What's the temperature?
31.
31 already, and it's only 11 o'clock in the morning. So we're heading to Werfen. That's how you say it.
Werfen.
Werfen, and I've just found a park-up space. There's room for 4 motorhomes, so we'll see if we can get in there or not.
Just for a few hours.
It seems to be a very hard place to park. No real rooms for motorhomes, but we'll see when we get there. So we'll go there, get Nick on a mountain, spinning around like Maria Von Trapp, and don't forget to sing that song. What is it?
Do-re-mi.
No, we shouldn't sing that there.
Hills are alive.
The hills are alive.
You seem to know the words.
The sound of music. We've got to get that scene, and then we're heading to somewhere else. Salzburg Designer Outlet. Shall we
getting any ideas?
Shall we call off?
No.
Just had to stop just to look at this scenery as we're going by. Oh, look at that. Ignore the big pylon. Beautiful.
This reminds me of when we stayed on the riverbank in Switzerland, like the glacial river water.
There's just so much scenery as you driving past. It's beautiful.
I'd take this to a city any day.
Yeah. Right, let's go.
Myself, a long way to run.
When you're driving around in Austria, you get stopped quite a lot. They've just had like a barrier across here, like a temporary stop for them to clear boulders off the road that just fall down from the hills.
Happened yesterday as well.
Yeah, happened yesterday when we were on the bus, yeah.
So he's scooping something here where this...
So something fell down around here and they scooped it all off. And then they let the traffic continue.
Look at that, up at that hill.
Oh yeah, castle. Right, I've looked on Park for Night and we've got this little lay-by. It says okay for 4 motorhomes and people actually stay here overnight. We're not staying here overnight, so we've just packed up and we are going up there.
Well, not to the top.
To sing a song? Should I be taking Liesel?
No.
I bet she'd love to go up there. We'll leave her here, she's in the car. So we're going to go and sing at the top of those hills.
The hills are alive.
Not bad for a park up. Imagine climbing those, friggin' hell.
Right, we've arrived. And we've walked a little bit backwards when we're back on where we came with the car. And we're walking into a little town called Werfen. Now this is where they have something called the Sound of Music Trail, which is a hillside featured in the very beginning of the film when Julie Andrews realises she's late and she starts singing The Hills Are Alive. And the hills are friggin' massive. And we have to walk up it. It's about 42 minutes and it's definitely not for people with mobility issues. So if you come in here, it's nice to look at from the town and you can get around in a wheelchair or a bike, but we now have to go straight up. So we have to go higher than the top of that to get higher than this fortress, because the fortress from up there is actually lower than the eye line. So over the next 40 minutes we'll be climbing higher than that big castle on the hill, which is called the Werfen, the Werfen or something like that. Leo put it on the screen, but and we'll put a walk through words where we are as well.
I wonder if there's any like Uber tours, you know what I mean?
Uber tours?
To get a car up there.
What's an Uber tour?
I don't know, but it's so hot today.
The air's burning
so
hot.
Humid.
Straben.
Is that where we're going?
Yes, I'm googling to the Sound of Music Trail. Oh my god, we are gonna be knackered. Lee wanted to bring the bike. Let me show you. We have to go up and above those trees, and this is about a 30% gradient on this hill right at the minute. We should have gone for toast and coffee and buns first.
This video is sponsored by Surfshark. Sorry for the brief interruption to the video, guys. We will be back with it in a moment. We just wanted to tell you about Surfshark, who are sponsoring this video.
So Surfshark is a VPN software that basically, just to explain to people that don't know what VPNs are, it's a way of encrypting your personalized data, such as your passwords, your banking details that get sent over the internet. By using a VPN, it puts it in a little virtual tunnel and sends it over the internet, all encrypted and protected so nobody can sniff and steal your details. But that's the boring side of it. The fun side of it is it has a lot more features to it than just that.
So as Nick said, it stops people from snooping on your laptops and PCs and mobile devices, but it can also be used for such things as watching a different region of Netflix TV. So I can sign into the Fire Stick here, change our location to the USA, and I can watch all the latest USA Netflix TV programs.
So in effect, you're tricking the Fire Stick thinking that it's located in America, and by doing that, it unlocks all the geographical content that's only available as if you were physically there. It works with Tubi, it works with some of the other streaming services as well. So it also gets you around a little sneaky tactic that travel companies, and not just travel companies, other companies do, depending on where you're browsing from, will give you a different price when you're booking things like holidays, flights, car hire and things like that. So it's always worth changing your region and then rebrowsing to your favorite holiday sites to see whether the price is different. Now we've done some examples and we looked at an American Airlines flight from the UK to the USA, and we looked at booking it as if we were booking it from the UK, and then we did the same by looking at it as if we were booking it from the USA. And if you work out the price difference, it's actually a lot cheaper if you book it domestic as a domestic customer. It's a sneaky tactic that they do, and everybody does it, but using Surfshark gets you around that.
They also have other software in their range, such as antivirus, which we use on our laptops daily. It just helps to keep all your programs uniform, and you don't have to go and get different ones.
It comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee and actually can be installed on unlimited devices, and it can be installed on things like Fire Sticks, phones, tablets, PlayStations, smart TVs, things like that. So we have an offer for you guys. If you want to take advantage of Surfshark, use the QR code that's on the screen now, or check out the link in the description below and use the code TheLodgeGuys at checkout, or web browse to surfshark.com/TheLodgeGuys for an extra 4 months free.
And now back to the video. Right, here we go, the Sound of Music Trail. Up this steep path. So you can get a little smart guide here, and let Nicholas Hammond, style Sound of Musical, guide us up.
I'm downloading it right now.
Oh, this is nice.
Oh yeah. So if you follow Google takes you further up the road, it doesn't bring you here, but as soon as you see the first sign for Sound of Music Trail, just follow it.
that you're in a truly magical place.
Yeah, and having a heart attack at the same time. So this app, it knows your location, and when you get to a certain waypoint, it starts the next audio guide, so you can just put it in your pocket and just walk. So that's what we're going to do.
Wow. You've got to keep turning round and remembering those views are behind you.
I see in front of you a little wooden...
What's this?
Looks like a shed, and in it what looks like a barrel. But that's not a barrel. That is an ancient musical instrument called a tumbrel drum. And it plays different notes, and this one you'll see has been already set up to play do re mi. So the song as
Right, ready?
Yeah.
Maybe I'm doing it backwards. Hold
Yeah.
on.
Well,
It sounds like sheep.
doesn't quite sound like it.
Do, re, mi, do, re, mi, do, re, mi, do, re, mi.
Doesn't quite sound like it, but it's
Needs
a
work.
nice try.
It needs work.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad we didn't bring the bikes, because we would have been pushing them up here.
Right, we're at, I'm hoping, the last bit, and it's got these ergonomical benches, and this one has got the words to the Lonely Goat Herder,
This one's got raindrops and roses.
Raindrops and Roses, and then there's another one over here, and some of them are in the shade and some of them aren't, obviously, it depends on the time of day. And this one's got a few of my favourite things, doorbells and bells and schnitzels with noodles. Well, I could just eat a schnitzel with noodle. Nana's having a rest because she's sweating. And here, you've got, oh, we're actually almost level with the castle now. We've just got to go above it. And then this is the town, and it's called Werfen. It's pronounced very strange, like Werfen or something like that. But it's not Werfen. It's so warm.
Frederick's just told us something.
It's Werfen,
He told us that.
not Werfen. So when I asked the guide yesterday and I said Werfen, he looked at me really funny, and I spelt it out and he went, ah, and he said something, and that must have been what he said.
Hang glider.
Oh my
Skydiver
god,
right
that
up
is
there.
so high. So I don't know whether you can see it, but the peak, between those two peaks, there's an orange hand glider right up there. Just look at that scenery. It's like your vision doesn't fit it in. You've got to look around because it's literally fills your entire field of view.
If you've ever been to the Grand Canyon, you'll know what we mean. You can't.
There's no depth
visually
perception.
take it all in, yeah.
With the Grand Canyon, there's no depth perception because it's so big and so vast that when you move from an object from side to side, you get that 3D effect. Well, in the Grand Canyon and here, because it's so large, you can move around, but there's no foreground imagery to make it show you how far it is away. You got any water?
I've got some Powerade.
So the castle that you see in the background, or the fortress, or whatever you want to call it, is pronounced Hohenwerfen. That took some pronouncing and explaining. So it's perched 155 metres high on a rock in the Salzburg Valley, about 40 kilometres south of Salzburg. It's constructed in 1075 to 1078 by the Archbishop Gebhard of Salzburg. It's a defensive stronghold, as they usually are, and it's the sister castle to Salzburg fortress in Salzburg itself. So it's a sister castle to the one we saw yesterday near the monastery. It was initially a military base, and it also served as a residence, hunting lodge and state prison, holding many prominent figures over the centuries.
We've made it to the top, and we could have drove here.
So have the kids.
And yeah, there's a couple of ladies dressed up there. One's dressed up as Maria, and one is dressed in the curtains outfit. So they're obviously super fans. And apparently that's where Maria danced around in the film.
Right, we've climbed up here, you might as well do it. So this is from the opening scene of the film and where they practice the do, re, mi scene. And if you cross-reference, there's Lee doing his louder. Just has to be done. So if you watch the movie, you can see the tip of the tower of the castle in the background as they sat on this area, and it's actually in this pen that they've put together of the exact spot where they did the do, re, mi dance, and I think the backdrop was somewhere over there as well.
If you go put the camera through that glass perspex thing, you get a picture of me with all the kids.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, let's go and do it then. So this is the exact shot by the looks of it, then they've positioned it. There we go. Yeah, not quite Julie Andrews.
With the sound of music.
So that's the top of the Sound of Music trail there. And although things online do state that Maria sang The Hills Are Alive here, it doesn't actually say anything here, and we just heard a local woman saying that the scene where she sung The Hills Are Alive, it was done on a private property somewhere. So I don't know who's correct in that. Let us know if you know in the comments below.
I have just watched the scene and cross-referenced the hillside, and it does look a little bit different, very
Yeah.
similar, but
So
there's a lot of reference online that says that the opening and closing scenes and the do, re, mi scenes were filmed here.
Yeah, so
But definitely
who
the
knows?
do, re, mi was filmed here with the kids.
Do deer, a female deer, let's go down to the town and have a nice coffee.
Right, so we just cross-referenced the Hills Are Alive scene with ChatGPT and Gemini, and it came up with, and it actually said that it's filmed on, I can't even pronounce this, WHL Weg, so Mielweg meadow in Germany somewhere.
So it's just the
not
do, re, mi.
So it's just do, re, mi.
I know I said this 1,000 times in all different places, but imagine living here.
You see them cushions?
Yeah. Oh, they're like the, yeah, the dresses from the curtains. Just imagine living here. How peaceful life must be.
Imagine what internet signal you'd get.
Looking out onto that as a view, but it's cold in winter though.
This tastes so fresh. So we've got tzatziki, but it's homemade tzatziki. Really creamy. With some pizza sticks. I thought they'd have like oregano on it or something like that, but it's just kind of pizza crust cut up in chunks. And then Lee's got, I'm not sure what it is, but that's like a block. It's like almost like halloumi, but a little bit softer, but not squeaky, and that's quite herby as well. It's really nice.
On his way again, and they're doing some more jobs here with things that are falling down from the cliff, so we're all just waiting for them to clear it. So we're heading for our next destination, which is a little village called Hallstatt. We looked it up last night when we were deciding where to go, and it came up as one of the most picturesque places in Europe, and it looks like something out of a Disney movie. It looks like it could be Rivendell or something like that. Arendelle.
That's Lord of the Rings.
Oh well,
Arendelle.
Arendelle from Frozen. It looks absolutely beautiful, picturesque. It's on a lake. I don't think there's not like loads to see there, but it's just a beautiful village with cafes and restaurants and trails, and it just looks absolutely beautiful, and it looks like somewhere we couldn't miss. Now apparently it's very hard to park there, so we're going to a, what's the other one called? Obertraun something or other. We'll show you when we get there. Which
just the other side of the lake.
It's the other side of the lake, and it's easier to park apparently because it's quite popular. Is this Hallstatt? It's one of the like major places to go and see in Austria. So we're going to hopefully park at the other side of the lake where we can stay for the night and then get a boat across to Hallstatt and explore. Just going through a long tunnel, and then when we get
it's the van in.
well, yeah, just When we get out, we're next to Hallstatt River, lake, should I say, a huge, beautiful lake. We've actually gone past where we're supposed to be parking up, but we couldn't.
It didn't look right.
It wasn't
a slope, and it was open.
So we found another one. Do we get out there?
There's no sign that says it.
Freaking hell, it's just a labyrinth of tunnels. So we have found another one, but we're going to go all the way back, and we've not found anywhere to turn around yet.
I do not fancy bringing the bikes down here.
Why?
Through this tunnel.
We've been on a lot more dangerous roads
Never been
than
on
this.
a bike in a tunnel.
Exciting.
Or a scooter.
Exciting. Freaking hell, it's a well-long tunnel.
It's at least 2 miles. 2 miles so far.
Coming out of it in a minute. And then Hallstatt Lake is on the left, or it was. Oh, bloody hell, we're almost in the centre now. Now I need to try and turn around and go back up. Hey guys, so we've decided to raffle off our self-built camper van, Taylor.
If you've followed our European adventures, you'll know how much we love travel and hitting the road. Because we recently upgraded to a motorhome, Taylor can now be yours, and here's how.
She's fully equipped for incredible journeys featuring a full shower, super large extendable bed, central heating and hot water,
Comfy lounge area and solid oak worktops. We've also included all the essentials like gas and Weybridge certificates, Starlink and all the security upgrades.
She's fully MOT'd until the end of May 26, so you're ready to roll on day one. You can find all the nitty-gritty details on the raffle description over on the raffle website.
So let's get to the details. Scan the QR code on the screen now or click the link below. Online tickets are £5 each, no purchase necessary for postal votes. Must be 18 years or over. Winners chosen at random by raffle. Not affiliated with YouTube, Facebook or Instagram.
We're using Raffle, an independent company, to handle everything, ensuring it's all compliant and legalities are met. They deal with everything from ticket sales to picking the winner.
So the raffle will run for until the end of October or until all tickets are sold. If we don't hit the minimum reserve, the prize will switch to a cash payout for the winner.
While it's open to everyone, a collection of Taylor is within the UK.
You can find the full terms and conditions on the Raffle website.
So good luck, you could end up with our lovely Taylor. And if you've watched all our videos, you've seen how much love and time and effort we put into her. We absolutely love her, and we hope you, if you win her, get as much joy out of her as we did.
And continue her legacy.
Yeah. We got packed up for the night, or from Park for Night, so it's a free night tonight. We are there. Check this out behind the van. That beautiful crystal lake. Look at the reflections on it. And people have been parking up here and going down there and swimming in the lake. We're going to get the bikes out now and head down to town and take a look around. And this is what's at front of the van. So there is a road, but apparently the reviews it gets very quiet at night. And there's another van at the side of us.
Right, we're down into town. It was hill all the way down, which means going back is going to be hill, as in that hill.
But it's worth it, because we're in Arendelle.
Oh my god, it literally feels like we're in Arendelle, or we're on an episode of Once Upon a Time in like fairy tale land. I have never
just got off the bikes, which are there, so we're just going to go to the end of town, explore, and we'll take you all the way back up. It looks amazing.
It's hustling and bustling, and it just looks
fairy tale.
Yeah, magical, absolutely magical.
Oh my goodness, we've been to some beautiful places in the world and sort of fairy tale places, but this might be the best. It's beautiful.
Right, so before we miss out on food, because we've got nothing in the van, nothing like substantial, we've just picked the closest thing on the riverfront, on the lakefront, ignore the flies.
Because all the shops are closing by the looks.
Yeah,
We've
so
come down late, we just
come
wanted
for
to
a
come
look.
have a look at it.
We've ordered chicken schnitzel and an alcoholic beer, and you've ordered a tuna salad and a bottle of water. And I was just saying to Lee, it's unbelievable because this morning we woke up on a campsite in Salzburg. Then we were on the top of a Austrian Alp, reenacting a scene from the movie, and now we're on this lake that literally looks like we're in Arendelle from Frozen. When we show you as we walk back into town to pick up the bikes, it is unbelievable. It just looks like it's a set made from Frozen. It's just stunning.
How's your schnitzel?
Noodles on noodles. That's all I can think about.
You haven't got the noodle though. Oh,
No, but I've got chips.
they put a little penis on your plate. My salad looks amazing.
This stuff is almost like the real thing. It tastes the same. It's just as cold. The only downside about this restaurant, don't you think, is the flies. Like you're fighting flies off. I mean, we are by the water, but they have no kind of fly control in here. All the rooftops have got these things on again, presumably to stop snow collapsing on people. We think it's that. I'm pretty sure it's that. What else could it be? We're just having a walk down now
To the end of this.
Oh, a traditional Austrian bakery. Unfortunately, it's shut. So this is like the far end of town. We walked down here earlier looking for a campsite in the van. In fact, we drove just here actually and turned round at the end, which we will be doing right now.
There's a merch shop.
I don't want any tacky gifts. You've already got a frigging goat. Is that for Liesel? Is that for Liesel? Put a bell on Liesel. So a lot of places so far in Austria have been cash only, and luckily the campsite wouldn't accept credit card as well. They take a debit card, so we drew some money out, and then eventually I did pay with my debit card, so we had a lot of money in my wallet. Point of the story is we've used the money in the wallet now because for the last two places today they've only
cash only.
with the one in Werfen, they were cash only. They've just been cash only. They must be on like a tax doddle or something.
Dodgy buggers. Here, look at this. So if you want to go to the other town, which we were going to stay at, Obertraun,
Obertraun.
you can get this. I think it's 15 euros each. Oh no, it's gone up since
Friggin' hell.
17.50 for a round trip.
But you can walk. You can walk around the lake there and get round the other side.
Look, this is the shop that I've been wanting to get. The town.
Oh, the Arendelle one. Friggin' hell, it don't half look like it. What you expect now is a big wall of water that. Just walk off. I'm talking. When Elsa does the water thing and protects the village. My God, it looks beautiful.
Stunning. Absolutely beautiful.
Thank you, sweet pea.
Yeah, not you. It's just unbelievable. It's just... Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Love
Imagine
it.
what it's like on a night, or even when it's snowing.
So Nick's got some facts about here.
So the town is called Hallstatt because the lake is called Hallstatt, and it's actually the location of the oldest salt mine in the world, over 7,000 years old, and it's still actually active today. It's a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and a weird and disturbing fact is the fact that there's not enough space in the cemetery to put all the people's bones, so they keep it in a bone house. It also contains the oldest piped brine pipeline, which is salt water. Why would they want to pipe salt water here? It's been transporting salt for over 40 kilometres since 1595, and there's also a lot of prehistoric finds here, and wasn't expecting that when I looked it up. Usually you'll get like, the cathedral was built like such and such by Archbishop Lever, but none of that here. It literally looks half Swiss, half fairy tale, and absolutely stunning.
And when you think of going on holiday, you think, you know, from the UK, sometimes you think, oh, we'll go to Lanzarote here, Canary Islands, Spain. But some people obviously think, I'm going to go here to Hallstatt. What's it called? Hallstatt. Hallstatt. And people stay here.
I've never heard of it.
I know people stay here and love it. And you can actually go to, that's the salt mine salt store. But I think you can get a trip as well to the salt mine. So look at this house here. It's got like a fruit tree on the front, and it's just growing up all around the windows, and it's packed with fruit. I don't know what fruit it is, but it's just packed with fruit.
Absolutely unbelievable. can't imagine what it's like to have that as your house and this to be your normal. Do you know what I mean? Like you sat in your living room watching TV and that is what you're looking out of.
It is beautiful, that.
I can't comprehend how people can have that kind of...
I wonder if it's a home or an Airbnb or a hotel.
Wow.
And then the ones here, they've all got like their own boat, little things, boat docks. So to get out on the lake.
Well, that must be a house because she's got like plants, real plants on her boxes. Look how dark the wood is.
Oh no, that one is. They just remind us of Switzerland.
It does remind me of that town where the train station was that we wild camped.
Near Grindelwald. And look at that as well. It's like a castle, that house, a little mini castle.
Just far enough away to see it, the prettiness of it, but not be surrounded by tourists.
We're just looking at this history museum, then looked up and noticed the waterfall right at the top.
Can you imagine what that's going to be like when it's just snowed and it's starting to melt? That's going to be like torrential. Imagine the houses to the left there, they're going to get saturated.
And we've looked it up in winter and it looks absolutely beautiful,
looks
isn't it?
Nothing. If you Google Hallstatt snow and Hallstatt nighttime, it looks like postcards.
Right, at the end of this tunnel is this square. Look how beautiful that is. It's like, it's that fairy tale. It's as if it's like the imitation one at Epcot, do you know what I mean? Like it's been built for a theme park, it's that.
But this is the real thing.
Yeah, exactly. It's just so beautiful.
Right, let's get some schnitzel. Some schnoodle.
Schnoodle? Just gonna have a little look in the church while we're here.
Strange, it's not like a church ever we've been in, it's more like a...
It's very small, isn't it?
A Bethel or something. When it's snowing outside, people come in here for their service, pat their feet on the mat at the door, sit in there when it's warm, and they'll have like all the Alpine fires going and stuff like that. I want to come back in winter. Right, so this is where the waterfall flows into the lake from the houses behind, and I imagine, looking at the sides of how it's built up, how much water there's going to be in there when the glaciers start to melt.
So we wanted a dessert and we've got this place. So we were thinking we were going to get a table inside, but they said if you just want coffee and cake, you can get down on the sofas. And this is what we've got. We can even go for a paddle afterwards. Oh wow, look how clear it is. See right to the bottom. Wow. Just a random swan.
That's one we
floating
saw in
by.
the video last night, didn't we? They said there were just random swans floating around.
They got introduced to the area by somebody, I can't remember who it was. The nasty things are swans.
They can break your arm, a swan.
Yeah.
Swan.
I've seen notices around saying don't feed the swans. Sorry, can't feed you. It's against local government law.
My God, that looks like one of those plastic desserts.
Very hard.
Maybe it's plastic.
I asked for ice cream. You don't have ice cream, which is a bit of a...
We don't have scooped ice cream, he said. You probably get a Magnum. Was it chocolate or coffee?
It's a bit like chocolate and toffee.
Ooh. I'd have probably liked that. However, I've got this. An apple crumble strudel tart. A bit surprising there's nothing with it. But it looks moist, so I'm going to crack in.
Do you want some of my cream to go with it?
No. It needs a bit of...
Oh, it looks good, that one, actually.
Oh, look at that.
It's not an apple strudel, is it? What is it? Just some kind of apple cake?
God. It tastes of America. It's an apple crumble cake. And it's got layers of custard, cinnamon, and then pastry, and then a crumble topping.
That was a stunning place to eat. And even if it was just chocolate cake and coffee, so it's this place here. If you're in the town, it's the Sea Hotel Grunerbaum Boutique Hotel, and it's got that beautiful lakeside deck, and it's straight across from this little square.
This building.
Yeah. The place to be. So if you come here, try and stay at that hotel as well. It's beautiful. The moon's out up there, and we're going to go and get our bikes and go back.
I don't want to go back yet, but I don't want to stay out late.
Because it's sort of like midsummer. It doesn't get dark until about 11 o'clock. We're back in the van and it's 30 degrees. It's a few hours later and not put any more lights on because we've got no on. So we hope you've enjoyed our day in Hallstatt and singing The Hills Are Alive and all that kind of stuff. We're just about to put the aircon on for 10 minutes to cool down. So thanks for watching today, guys. Hit the like button, click the notification bell, drop a comment below. Come back for the next vlog where we think we're heading to a new country. We will tell you about that on the next vlog. Goodbye!